I thought I would ask 2 questions today. I've been trying to come up with tag questions and I'm just blank. Especially since Jasmine won't let me make taking the piss questions on her about her. Those seem to come so easily. Question 1. Are you a PC or a Mac person, and why? Now, I'm asking this question on purpose to get people's opinions because, I am in the market for a new desktop. And I'm thinking about trying Macs for the first time. I've not had any trouble with PCs, but I hear the Mac people talk about their Macs and their Apples and this and that and their iPhones and how much they love them and how loyal they are to them, that it just makes me want to experience them for myself. But I also hear negative stuff. I hear people that really hate them and call them iCrap and this and that. So give me your opinion between PC and Apple Macs. Then question 2 is sort of a Bigfoot inspired question, and I'm in the best spot, I think, to ask this question. Hear something, Busby? I thought I heard something too. The question is going to be, I thought I heard something over here. This is the little stream that I like to photograph Busby at with the frozen ice that he fell through. I don't want him to get in that mud. That question is going to be, have you ever had the feeling that you were being watched? Now, when I, listen to some of the Bigfoot shows or read some of the accounts very often, or you might, like a wilderness show type of a thing, you might hear somebody say, I felt like I was being watched, or I got the feeling of being watched. So my question is to you, have you ever had that feeling? The feeling of being watched? Because I honestly don't think I have experienced that. I think that's where the pond is over there. It seems to be where this little stream flows to. So, that is my second question. It's really the only 2 questions I have. Have you ever experienced that feeling of being watched that people talk about when they talk about usually being in the wilderness or being in the woods? And it doesn't have to be related to Bigfoot at all. It could, people feel like they're being watched by a predator, a bear or a cougar or a human being who's stalking them with nefarious intent. Have you ever had that feeling of being watched? I don't think I have. What did it feel like? And what was the occasion? What was the purpose? I won't ask what do you attribute it to, because I think if it really does exist, it's pretty obvious that it would go back to evolutionary times, I would sure. Predator-prey type of a deal. So, those are my 2 questions. You can have fun answering them at your will. Goodbye.